Discord.
Welcome back. It's your boy Beast, and we are
Slingshot tech creating matches I only thought could happen in my wildest dreams is pretty awesome.
Yo bro, just caught your stream, can't stay long so I dropped a follow. I wanna support your journey. I can connect you with a big Twitch ST.
Some variant of what do you think would have happened if you stayed with WWE in 2014? Now we have a...
seen this from yesterday.
CM Punk, Triple H, set for one-on-one action tonight with championship main event implications on the other side of this match.
Triple H looking to dash CM Punk's WrestleMania main event dreams, stating that he's only doing what's best for business. Triple H has served as a proper roadblock for Punk this long. Can he continue to do that here tonight?
And CM Punk, with an incredible opportunity tonight, has been wrestling since the age...
Let me stop you there, Cole. What about the opportunity for Triple H? So much is made of what CM Punk can accomplish this evening, but Triple H can be challenging for his 14th championship by the end of the night.
Well, that's very true, Wade, but if I were speaking for the average WWE fan, that wouldn't be the story they want to see.
Ha! The average fan? Look, CM Punk has had a few hot years, but the story befitting of WrestleMania is the reunion of Evolution. Three of the most dominating and influential superstars our business has ever seen. That is what the superior WWE fan wants to see.
You know, I hate to question Triple H's strategy, but he can't continue to underestimate Punk here like he has been. Punk's proven himself as someone who can overcome the odds when the pressure is at its highest.
And it doesn't get higher than Triple H at WrestleMania. But you're right. Take off! Cross body from the top!
Punk never saw that.
Nimbly moving into a schoolboy.
Oh, and the rope forces a break. Taking to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count.
You know he's looking to dish out some serious...
He goes for the cover. No early kick out.
He's not letting anyone get away with a lazy pin.
CM Punk stopped that in its tracks.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of a submission. Oh, God, right to the cranium. Using the chair with no caution at all. This is certainly an effective use of a foreign object. Holding nothing back, striking over and over again. There has to be permanent damage being done right now. Ring-shaking spine buster. Classic Triple H offense getting the job done against Punk there. The seeds of this battle go back to CM Punk's frustrations with the company. Seeing head figures not listen to the people, not give the best in the world his due.
Yeah, and Punk wasn't going to take it anymore. The brass never wanted a guy like CM Punk to succeed, never wanted to acknowledge his cult of personality. And now Punk is forcing the COO to take notice on our industry's biggest night of the year. This is just turning into a savage display of violence.
So dominant, complete control, and this is the end.
Pedigree.
Is it enough to overcome Punk?
Kick out, oh my God!
Just barely more than one. What on earth are we witnessing? menacing.
And guys, Triple H is in a rare moment of confusion. The game thought he had enough to end this, but his instincts were wrong.
And he clearly believes he has all the power now, wielding that weapon.
Piercing shot to the body.
My God! Did you hear that chair shot?
Tope Atomico.
And now headed to the outside.
Has retrieved the kendo stick, and I can already feel the future welts forming, and the cerebral assassin taking pleasure in every attack he delivers.
Making his way to the top here. Top rope!
CM Punk with the elbow.
And with that, Punk just showed Triple H exactly whose era it is now.
Bang! He finds a counter.
Oh, she has bad intentions now. Removing the turnbuckle pad.
Here's the pin attempt. He gets the kick out after the one.
It might be stubbornness or it might be lunacy, but he's refusing to stay down here.
Counters!
Getting sent to the turnbuckle. Punk now looking to reap the benefits of this dominance, dragging his opponent up onto the turnbuckles. High risk, high reward. You're damn right, the plunge! Unbelievable show of force.
Makes the cover! Punk did it! Punk's going to the main event of WrestleMania!
Here is your winner, CM Punk!
And with this win, CM Punk has punched his ticket to the main event of WrestleMania. Later tonight, vying for the World Heavyweight Championship against Randy Orton and Batista.
Punk can celebrate now, but the worst is yet to come. Main eventing isn't the goal. Winning the main event is.
The best thing about defeating Triple H at WrestleMania 30 is the spot it granted me in its main event later that night. A full 11 years before I'd actually see that dream fulfilled. The worst part? I'd be entering battle at less than 100% against Randy Orton and Batista. Great. Batista had won the 2014 Royal Rumble, locking him into a match with WWE World Heavyweight Champion and my old pal, the Viper himself, Randy Orton. But my match with Triple H came with that added stipulation where the winner would join the match and make it a triple threat. This time, though, I'm going to let you choose who you want to control. Would Randy Orton have walked out of his matchup still on top? Would Batista unleash the animal within for another dominant victory? Or would that kid from Chicago shock the world and win 2 matches at WrestleMania against 3 of WWE's most dominant and imposing figures? I don't know for sure what will happen, but I do know what I'd like to see. Well, what is it that you want to see when CM Punk takes on Randy Orton and Batista in the main event of WrestleMania 30?
The following contest is a triple threat match and is for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
The Apex Predator, the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Randy Orton.
Introducing the champion from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds. He is the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, the Viper, Randy Orton.
The winner of the 2014 Royal Rumble. A man who had to battle his way into this main event against Triple H earlier. Three men competing for the ultimate prize. CM Punk, Randy Orton, Batista. But only Punk had to battle his way into this match by winning a fight against Triple H earlier tonight.
And that's exactly why the #1 question on the minds of this WrestleMania crowd and Punk's opponents is how much does he really have left? Can Punk go the distance against two greats after already dealing with Triple H?
Only one way to find it. Look at it, put him away. Not quite there yet.
He powers out and is more than ready to keep going. Randy predicted that.
No countouts, no disqualifications, triple threat rules. CM Punk in his first WrestleMania main event. A dream come true.
CM Punk has totally defied the odds as far as his accomplishments here in WWE. If he can beat all of Evolution in one night, it'll add extra credence to being called the best in the world.
CM Punk finds himself in a very tough spot here between Randy Orton and Batista. How can Punk keep his title dreams alive in this one?
Caution's the name of the game for Punk. He already wrestled one match tonight, so he's the soft target. He has to duck and dodge and only go on the offensive when it's as safe as possible.
Counter by CM Punk. And after what CM Punk had to fight through earlier tonight, he can't possibly be in the best shape for this triple threat. Orton and Batista were fully aware of that fact.
Absolutely. Trust me, they watched Punk's match earlier. They know everything that is hurting on CM Punk right now. There is blood in the water.
From the top, double axe handle connects. And the champion doesn't want to be on the receiving end of that again.
Man, that is going to leave some serious welts.
With a lariat. Solid contact from the Viper. Comes down across the head with the axe from the top. Oh, God. Kick to the gut. Oh, brutal forearm.
Boot to the stomach.
He quickly slides into the ring. Bam! Scrambling up the top turnbuckle now. And Batista gets warded from the top. Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable.
Second rope DDT.
Just caught all that with his face, but now CM Punk looks like he's opened up.
And he goes for the pin. And there's the kick out.
I can't believe the ref didn't get two here.
And a big question coming into tonight was, are we going to see the animal of old? Will Batista look like a dominating force?
You don't win the Royal Rumble by accident, Cole. Batista said he came back for one thing, to become... champion. He doesn't care what anybody thinks about him. He doesn't want to be cheered. He doesn't care. It's all about the title.
The animal is certainly still in Big Dave, and he's still upset with this not being a one-on-one contest, but he will take every advantage of the triple threat rules.
From the top, crash landing. No telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
And now with the kendo stick in hand, he's ready to some real damage.
Randy Orton may be one of the most malicious, one of the most vicious superstars we've ever seen in WWE. There's no absence of malice at all from this man.
All facts that CM Punk knows all too well. Years ago, Orton ended Punk's first World Championship reign in unceremonious fashion. He's beaten Punk on big stages before, and he should have all the confidence in the world when it comes to making CM Punk his prey.
He's called the Apex Predator for a reason. Hell to the outside.
This one is headed to the outside, not by choice. Hard to come back from that kind of impact.
Never wanted this triple threat match. Now making CM Punk suffer for it.
Taking full advantage of the foreign object in play here. Back-to-back attacks.
A stomp to the gut turns things around. You cannot look at Randy Orton without saying, wow, that is the face of WWE. Put that face on the cover of the programs and those lovely little collector cups.
Polar opposite feelings at WWE headquarters when it comes to CM Punk. But if Punk can pull off the miracle tonight, he would become undeniable.
There's a reason why Stephanie and Triple H have made Orton the face of WWE. As her good friend JBL would say, if you build a sports entertainer from the ground up, it will look exactly like Randy Orton.
If Randy comes out on top in this match, that will settle the entire issue. He will be, without a doubt, the face of WWE.
Can Batista fight back from this? Does he still have the animal in him?
Well executed suplex.
Into the ring again now. Ah, that was a stiff shot with that kendo stick.
Boom! And now he's headed out of the ring.
Jumping neck breaker. Ouch. Watch out. Tossing those steel steps like they're nothing.
Jeez, that's going to leave a mark.
Ooh! Quick maneuvering, managing to avoid that bit of offense.
Pulled in for the clothesline.
Mind games in full effect from the Apex Predator.
Any two of these competitors is a recipe for a classic, but all three, this is incredible.
Batista, Orton, and Punk each giving their all in that ring.
Ooh, driving those steps down as hard as possible.
Batista looking under the ring, but for what?
The steel chair. Looks like he's opted to go with the simple but effective statement here.
Boom! Lights out.
And maybe it's just too big of a hill for CM Punk to climb tonight.
The animal is fired. Hit on CM Punk. He breaks the pin.
Schoolboy applied to put this one away.
Kicks out.
Somehow he's managed to get that shoulder up in the nick of time.
The animal looking for it. Here it comes.
A Batista
From the top.
looking to put the match away here. Pin attempt broken.
Oh, walloped by a huge club.
Clubbing blow.
He connects with a counter.
Maybe looking for a powerbomb here. Simple but effective technique to get out of there.
Well-placed elbow drop.
Impaled by a spear. The challenger is not holding back. We have just witnessed next-level grit, resilience, and even more so, defiance. How do you stop that?
Kicking out of that is only going to piss off Batista even more, and that's not something I'd recommend.
As unsafe a position as can be, mounted on the turnbuckle, and now down with a bang superplex.
And he re-enters into the ring.
reversal.
Uh-oh. Oh, here we go. Oh, he scattered that one. He's climbing the turnbuckles to the top. Looking for something from way up.
Completely missed the mark there.
He's looking for something. This could get dangerous.
If you're looking to cause quick, sharp damage, you can't go wrong with the kendo stick.
Just an absolutely stiff blow to the head there. Impressive awareness from him.
High rent district for CM Punk.
Stalking from above.
From the top. Diving double axe handle. And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. Totally helpless at the moment.
It looks like he could get it done here.
The champ narrowly kicks out.
After everything we've seen tonight, he must be using the reserve tanks at this point.
Slides under the ropes. Back into the ring.
Pop, 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 right to...
Face first. Setting up on a cook. And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here.
Now heading outside.
Mongolian chop.
Battling it out over here by our announce table.
I think that means it's time for us to step away from the announce table for safety's sake. Randy looking to embarrass his opponent. He grabbed the kendo stick and now business is really picking up.
CM Punk knows what's at stake here more than anything. He said he wants change in WWE, and if the catalyst for that change means going through the COO and then to future Hall of Famers,
Orton has the pin. Here we go. Punk powers out, still going strong.
wow. It's absolute pandemonium in here.
And it's all because of the willpower these superstars are showing.
Nice movement from Punk and the Uranagi commits. And now...
And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold. Looks like he's coming back in.
Wow, lights out.
Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
GTS connects. Pivotal moment. We could have a new champ.
Amazing.
If Batista just survived the best shot he's going to receive all night, I don't think there's any stopping the animal.
And Punk might have just swung for the fence.
He's done it. CM Punk with a major upset here against Orton and Batista.
And the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
The Second City Saint is marching on Bourbon Street.
I'll say, Punk.
Closing out WrestleMania 30 by appearing in my first ever WrestleMania main event. It's a hell of a start to this alternative timeline. In a world as absolutely chaotic as WWE, calling future shots is nearly impossible. You could win Money in the Bank, call your shot for a match down the line, and then get taken out by injury. Your best friend might turn on you right as you're about to claim tag team gold. The best laid plans, at least in WWE, often go astray. But in 2015, something swept through WWE that I know would have piqued my interest. After capturing the United States Championship from Rusev at WrestleMania 31, John Cena would hold the U.S. Open Challenge each week on Raw. Names like Sami Zayn, Big E, Rusev, Cody Rhodes, and Seth Rollins all answered the call and gave it their best shot. With the history shared between myself and John, you're nuts if you think I wouldn't have accepted that challenge. I'd have waited a couple months, maybe with a slight hope that Cena would start to feel the fatigue that comes with weekly title defenses. But once summer hit, that's when I'd start getting ready. Like, say, July 27th, 2015, when the music for John Cena's opponent hits. What if that night What if CM Punk walked through that curtain? Would I take another championship from a shell-shocked Cena? Or would my name join the rest of those who failed to take him down? It's up to you, really. Can John Cena turn back another challenge? Or will CM Punk be crowned the new United States champion? Create the moment that you want to last forever.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. It is for the WWE United States Championship.
Week after week, John Cena has stood in that ring and defended his U.S. title against... You gotta be kidding me! CM Punk answering Cena's open challenge.
The roof has come off of this building. Cena looks like he's seen a ghost.
CM Punk is coming for the United States title.
CM Punk, a man that perhaps knows John Cena better than anyone else in the entire WWE.
You guys talk about Cena's...
Introducing the challenger from Chicago, Illinois.
Cena defending the title against anyone, anytime.
Week after week, Cena's US Open Challenge has been can't miss TV. But tonight is the biggest defense yet. CM Punk attempting to win his very first US title. It's really the only major title he's never held.
But with that in mind, it really does feel like there's even more on the line here than just the US title. The anti-authority versus the face of WWE. This is a clash of epic proportions.
Yeah, and I think Punk's trying to send a message to everyone here tonight. If he doesn't get what he deserves, he'll simply take it.
What a clothesline!
I'm just going to ask this. Why has it taken CM Punk so long to answer the US Open Challenge? Is Punk intimidated by Cena nowadays? Remember, the last time these two stood face-to-face in the ring, Cena defeated Punk to earn a spot at WrestleMania.
Punk is not intimidated by any opponent. A part of me thinks Cena probably expected Punk to be one of his first challengers, and I don't know. I kind of felt like someone else was meant to answer the challenge, but Punk did it instead. Right here, right now, I truly believe John Cena is not ready for CM Punk.
This is going to be a close contest. Punk and Cena have such different and effective styles in the ring.
Yeah, every moment of this match is going to be dripped in drama, as every near fall could be the one to end it. Can Punk's clever tactics really neutralize Cena's raw power? Or is Cena's heart and fighting spirit going to put...
Perched up top, a diving knee drop. Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Yeah, you can just tell that Punk's out thinking from the top with a splash. Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
Point of the elbow, nailed it. Guys, I've been doing this for almost 2 decades, and I've never seen a fighting champion quite like John Cena right now.
But you're right, Cole. Granting weekly title shots to mystery opponents is gutsy on a level even the greatest champions in history would shy away from.
And said great champions include CM Punk, who defended his world title at nearly every premium live event during his 434-day reign with plenty of additional defenses on global television. You have to think part of the reason that Punk is doing this is to prove that his reign is still one of the best we've seen this decade.
Cena's getting dominated.
Punk's technical prowess is proving hard to handle for Cena here.
John Cena's been holding open challenges for nearly 4 months. Week in and week out, he's told the locker room, if you want some, come get some.
And many have taken some, even if none of those challenges have yet to pry that title from Cena's hands. You've got to think that Cena is not at 100% given the caliber of competition he's requesting each week. I believe CM Punk has the highest odds yet for a competitor who has answered this call.
Cena reversing the momentum.
This could be a good chance for Cena to get some distance and rethink things.
Dangerous Hurricane Rana. John Cena, sunset flip powerbomb. Oh, right into a counter.
Eats a punch to the face.
Oh, that Punk.
And they're going shot for shot, blow for blow. Punk wasting no motion on the counter. Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
No end in sight to this exchange. Oh, this exchange is whipping this capacity crowd into a frenzy. Superstars are refusing to let up. And this crowd is loving every second of this now. Oh, that blow just tipped the scales in their favor.
Spin kick to the midsection. And again, his head is the target of this attack.
At this point, I don't know how he's still standing.
And more attacks landing against the skull.
It's a brutal strategy, but an undeniably effective one.
Into a Falcon Arrow. And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
Punk's hard-hitting offense has Cena off balance.
And he retaliates.
Oof, tremendous force to the back of the head.
And Punk gets countered. The champ with the cover. He breaks the ref's count after one.
You've got to be kidding me. How was he able to kick out at this point?
And uses the arm drag to reverse. Cena has no control here.
Cena has to find a way to reassert himself.
There it is. Reversal.
Cena in got out of the way of that one.
I'm starting to have real concerns here. He's taking a real beating.
I guarantee he's going to spend the next couple of days lying down no matter what happens here.
What a suplex. Up and
with a protoplex. Oh, shot right to the kidney.
oh, saw it coming and got an elbow for that trouble.
Northern Lights. DDT plants them. Oh no, he just got busted wide open.
The official needs to take a look at that.
CM Punk looking to end things here.
Go to sleep. We might see a new champion crowned.
Shoulders are down. One, only two.
We almost just had a new champion, less than a second away.
Punk took his step.
Punk about to take flight with the elbow drop.
Punk hit him hard. Cena might be in trouble right now. Punk and Cena have to be digging down to their deepest reserves right now.
They look absolutely exhausted, but I don't think either one of them is near giving up yet.
Oh, the reversal by Cena.
Trying to hug that front waistlock blocked, then reversed with an arm drag.
Put into the corner.
A scramble in the corner now. CM Punk climbing the ropes, cocking up something, looking for something big here to put this one away. Oh my! The plunge! Are we about to see a title change here?
And quickly into the cover.
Might be in trouble.
And new U.S. champion, CM Punk.
Here is your winner, and the new United States Champion, CM Punk.
Adding another classic encounter with John Cena is always the right call, and answering that U.S. Open challenge is something I know I would have done if I was around for it. I also know exactly what my plan would have been at the start of 2016. Now, as you may recall, it was at the Royal Rumble that year where AJ Styles finally made his WWE debut.
The phenomenal one is here! AJ Styles!
It's one of those moments where it felt like time stood still. Everyone trying to come to grips with the fact that, yes, AJ Styles is now in WWE. His arrival opened the door for a litany of dream matches. And in that time, he's made many of them happen, battling top names brave enough to step up to him. And you better believe that if I was here, I would have walked to the ring that very first Raw after the Royal Rumble, and I would have set down the challenge. CM Punk, AJ Styles, WrestleMania 32. AJ and I have traveled many of the same roads in our respective careers, but unfortunately, they never led us to having a proper one-on-one matchup in WWE. I respect AJ. He's another wrestler that made his name his way.
Since 1998, this man has competed all over the world.
I've earned the right to be here in the WWE.
Getting the chance to be his first WrestleMania opponent, it's too good to pass up. As usual, it's up to you. Do you want to prove to be the best, or is being phenomenal more to your speed? They don't want none? Oh, believe me, I want it all.
WrestleMania 32, Dallas, Texas.
CM Punk, the best in the world, ready to prove.
And it may have taken years for AJ Styles to make it to WWE, but he is here now, competing on the biggest stage possible.
The biggest stage possible with the biggest bragging rights on the line. Who really is the best in the world?
And the time has come to finally answer the question of just who really is the best in the world. The phenomenal AJ Styles, the Second City Saint CM Punk, face-to-face in a WWE ring on the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania.
Styles and Punk have traveled up and down the same roads, wrestled in the same high school gyms and armories, competed internationally, and honed their crafts to the point where they can both be called the best. But
Is that Shoko?
tonight, all roads have led them to this moment, where only one of these men can be called the winner.
He might just be stalling for time here. AJ getting tossed out the hard way. Taking steps toward the top rope. Perched up top. You gotta be kidding me.
That was absolute lunacy.
Landing with such force.
I swear I just done it. Grab him in the hole.
Great agility.
And that failed to hit the mark.
Both CM Punk and AJ Styles are known to attract followers. Whether it's a club or a society, each man frequently has backup at their beck and call.
Well, I will thank you for not bringing up the new Nexus, Michael Cole, but I will tell you this much. I firmly believe this match will be a one-on-one affair. When it's a match of this caliber on a stage as big as WrestleMania, you don't want to leave any doubt as to who... Look out!
Suicide dive. A roll of the dice and it pays off in full. I've been very fortunate to have faced off with both of these men earlier in their careers. I've spent time with each of them outside of the ring, and I can tell you that they both have a chip on their shoulder tonight. They're excited to be competing against one another for sure, but both men believe they should be in the main event of this show every year.
Given the immense in-ring talent, I can fully believe it, and I fully expect both men to earn a main event spot at some point in the future. But right now, CM Punk and AJ Styles will have to settle for stealing the show this year.
And now Styles is under immense pressure.
Yeah, CM Punk's making clear that the time for pleasantries is over. And Styles finding out that the hard way. Bam!
We are so lucky to be seeing CM Punk and AJ Styles facing off tonight. They have done battle in the past, crossing paths multiple times in the independent scene in the early 2000s.
Look, I'd pay top dollar to see any version of these two men facing off in the ring, but back then, AJ Styles wasn't quite phenomenal. Punk had yet to become the best in the world.
Indeed, gentlemen, we are seeing the best versions of both men in this ring tonight. And on the biggest stage possible, CM Punk versus AJ Styles was tailor-made for WrestleMania.
And Styles is going to need a phenomenal comeback to overcome CM Punk at this point, and CM Punk is in control.
And at this pace, Punk's not going to let Styles get his bearings anytime soon.
Ooh, hooked into the turnbuckle. Down to the mat.
Oh, that's a chop you don't want to be on the receiving end of.
I don't think I did it. West by presence square. Such while the buff is active. Oh.
He just drove his knee right into his cheek.
Oh my God, a clothesline!
Oh, with authority! Finds room and lands a jawbreaker.
Talk about the knee. Punk avoids the attack. Sent flying hard into the corner.
Is there
Body shot.
Styles just unloading on his opponent. Phenomenal blitz. Oh my gosh, what impact!
Ricocheting off the turnbuckle. Certainly felt all of that.
He's hurled out and crashes down to the floor.
Oh no.
CM Punk turning his attention to the WWE Union.
Uh-oh! Suicide dive! Whatever it takes to win.
That was absolutely unreal.
Coming in at breakneck speed. Brought back into the ring from the floor now. Forced to the outside. Not a good predicament to be in. Climbing to the top. What's he have in store? Perched up top. Through the air. It connects.
A true sight to behold, only made better by that picture-perfect landing. What's this? He's going back up again.
Oh, I think the ring just moved.
An opponent like a sack of cement dropped with a clothesline.
Oh, what an axe handle.
Managing to evade a precarious position there.
Styles looking for old. Oh, God.
And AJ only finds himself on the defensive.
Smothering offense from Punk here.
Kick connects.
Oh. Getting clubbed by the axe handle.
Knee drop. Bludgeoned with a stiff shot.
AJ isn't taking this Lion down anymore.
His instincts kicking in and saving him from a further beating.
Oh, look at this. Out to the apron. Oh, my goodness. Are you kidding me? On the apron. The hardest part of the ring. And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
AJ's got to slow this momentum down.
And gets tossed back into the mat. Here we go. Oh, big impact. Oh, he saw it coming. He's finally able to get the reins on this one.
Styles hoping to start a rush of his own with that attack.
Boom.
The onslaught to his core is continuing.
If he keeps taking targeted strikes like this, he's going to be doubled over before long.
And the body continues to be the focus of the offense.
Yeah, it's a great way to slow down and debilitate your opponent.
And Punk just thrown out of the way. He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now? Oh, no, he can be caught here. Bad spot for him.
Ah, there's the bridge, and the Muda lock is applied.
Not looking to win this right now.
And the agony has no reason to end as we see him tapping out in pain.
AJ Styles, look at the striking combo by Styles. Just a phenomenal blitz there.
Boss! Is somebody in the beginning of the match?
And this one should be a classic for the ages. Truly a dream match in every sense of the word. On the biggest stage in all of sports entertainment, WrestleMania.
Dream match is honestly just scratching the surface of how big this match is. There's been a professional rivalry between these two men spanning multiple promotions and continents. But tonight, it all finally comes to a head with the biggest spotlight imaginable.
We know Punk can handle the pressure, but can Styles?
Solid bit of defense on his part there.
I've been very fortunate to have faced off with both of these men earlier in their careers. I've spent time with each of them outside of the ring, and I can tell you that they both have a chip on their shoulder tonight. They're excited to be competing against one another for sure, but both men believe they should be in the main event of this show every year.
He could have had this wrapped up. Not sure why he let up. Hooked up. Ah, shit breaker.
Taking head over heels.
Oh, what a stiff blow.
We are so lucky to be seeing CM Punk and AJ Styles facing up.
did something. I don't know what I did.
Tonight, well, they have done battle in the past, crossing paths multiple times in the independent scene in the early 2000s.
Look, I'd pay top dollar to see any version of these two men facing off in the ring, but back then, AJ Styles wasn't quite phenomenal, and Punk had yet to become the best in the world.
Indeed. Everything I can do to get it done.
Gentlemen, we are seeing the best.
Wait! He calls off the pin attempt, maybe wanting to try something else.
Caught with a clothesline.
Connected hard with the calf kick.
Oh, did you hear that? Both CM Punk and AJ Styles are known to attract followers, whether it's a club or a society. Each man frequently has backup at their beck and call.
Well, I will thank you for not bringing up the new Nexus, Michael Cole, but
Launching.
thunderous splash connects.
CM Punk headed to the top rope.
To the sky.
Splash! Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact. Styles taking it by surprise. German suplex.
Looking to put this one away.
And he only stays down for a 1 count. Wow. Oh! Big night for AJ Styles making his WrestleMania debut. Punk has been here quite a few times. We've seen Punk fight fair at WrestleMania, but just as often we'll see him cut corners.
Indeed, in the past we've seen Punk calling weird.
Oh, and that's what you get for disrespecting your opponent.
That gets reversed on CM Punk. Returning to the ring now.
AJ Styles unleashing a phenomenal blitz on his opponent.
Just a phenomenal blitz there. Taking off from the ropes. And right into the cover.
Might end this.
Not quite enough to put him away.
CM Punk has long considered himself an outcast. Most folks would have pegged him as a long shot to succeed in WWE.
Perched up top.
Good Lord, taking flight. Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there. Up high, all the way to the outside.
Wiping out the competition, but also possibly yourself.
Look out. Whoa, look out.
That had to have hurt just as much as it hurt your opponent.
No one comes out unscathed with a high-risk move.
Oh, look out!
Flank shot, cross body.
A huge risk, but an even big...
Triangle armbar, submission hold. Wait, look at this. And a great counter to the submission.
Oh, watch the speed. This blitz of strikes. Down you go. CM Punk and AJ Styles are both absolute geniuses when it comes to in-ring IQ. Both have great striking and submission skills as well. But the outlying categories will be what defines this match.
I'm with you 100.
Face first. Setting up. And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
And Punk now lifting his opponent up. And back go. 2. Sleep. Styles wasn't ready.
The cover.
Over.
Oh, and he just kicked out.
Never say die. Never fade, but sustain. That's AJ Styles here.
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but just couldn't get the pin.
From the top.
And nobody home on that one. And a quick schoolboy.
Cover. And the count stopped short of 2.
That's smart. Taking the one to catch your breath. Bam. Well-placed calf kick.
Wow, what an arm drag. CM Punk realizing now AJ Styles is indeed...
AJ pops his opponent into the air. And then
Styles clash.
Will Styles take advantage?
Oh my God, did you see that? Kick out at 1.
How on earth?
You gotta think frustration must be mounting for Styles right now.
Tope Atomico. CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
Go to sleep.
Is it enough to put Styles away?
2. And Punk gets the big win over Styles.
Here is your winner,
You can't deny that both Punk and Styles gave their all.
Next match.
An honest dream match for any era, and you made it happen. That's the power of Showcase. I've said it repeatedly that it's impossible for me to predict a hypothetical scenario with precision, but I have to believe that if I was here in 2019, I would have done anything to get to the front of the line to be Kurt Angle's final opponent at WrestleMania 35.
He has held every title imaginable. European champion, Intercontinental champion, 6-time world champion.
Not many people know this, but when I first joined the ECW brand in 2006, Kurt Angle was my goal. He'd found new life with the brand, leaning into the extreme side of things, mauling his opponents with a reinvigorated approach to the ground and pound offense. But those dreams would go unrealized with Kurt leaving WWE only about a month after my arrival. I could see it all in my head, though. Kurt comes out on Raw to announce that he'll be retiring at WrestleMania. With the crowd already shocked, Kurt goes to announce his opponent, only I wouldn't give him that chance. See, I really don't care who Kurt's chosen, because as I'd say to Kurt's face, I've chosen Kurt to be my opponent at WrestleMania 35. If Kurt wins, he gets to go out on top. But when I get the win, Kurt at least had the chance to go out on a shield against an opponent willing to push him to his limits. Kurt's retirement will happen one way or another, but it's up to you to decide who will be standing at the top of the winner's podium and who will have to settle for a silver medal when I collide with Kurt Angle at WrestleMania 35.
The man looking to end the career of Kurt Angle with a loss tonight. The only gold medalist in WWE history. The wrestling machine, Kurt Angle.
competing in his final match after a 20-year Hall of Fame career, the only gold medalist in WWE history, Kurt Angle!
For the final time as an in-ring competitor, Kurt Angle makes his way to the ring. And the WWE Universe showing their respect to this incredible athlete.
Kurt Angle performs at his highest level when the pressure is highest. Tonight, it couldn't get any higher.
Flying armbar. He makes the choice to abandon the hold. He's headed to the top now. From way up. Remember, this match came to be in quite a rude fashion. Angle is ready to choose his final opponent, and CM Punk stole that choice away from him.
Coquina clutch! Coquina clutch! Coquina clutch is in. Time to go night-night. CM Punk up.
Coquina clutch, nowhere to go, but there is a way to break it.
Ooh! Wow. Crushing impact from that knee.
CM Punk headed to the top rope.
Sky high.
Knees up. Got the knees up just in time. Wow, he reversed towards the top rope.
Perched up top.
Oh, my! It really feels like this match could come down to Punk's strikes and smarts versus Angle's technique and experience. Up high.
Oh, he lands hard.
Northern Lights! CM Punk has been talking out of both sides of his mouth lately, praising Angle while also saying how much of a joy it would be to put him down. What kind of mind games were those?
It's a stroke of genius in my view, Cole. As much as you want to paint him as a hypocrite, Punk has been great at confusing Angle, disarming Kurt, allowing Kurt to bring his guard down, only for an opportunity to stab him in the heart.
Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied.
Jeez, he's trying to hold on, but I'm not sure how much more of this he can take.
Yes.
Able to free himself of the triangle. Now trampling the opposition. Taking flight. Got the knees up just in time.
And Wade, long ago, there was an opportunity for these two men to have locked up, but the stars just never aligned.
That's correct. ECW is what you're talking about, Cole. A mid-2000s rebranding. CM Punk and Kurt Angle were positioned as the premier attractions. Punk being the young...
Perched up top. Diving knee drop. Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
And another climb. He's been from way up off the mark. Got him. Loving blow. He's headed up high.
That's how you jump out.
Lifted and completely helpless here. Down into the shoulder. Wow, that hurt. Angle heads up.
From the top.
Diving double axe handle.
He's looking hell-bent on finishing things right now.
Will he get on with it already? This is a fight. Turning the tables. Oh, my goodness. What a double-handed shot.
Taking flight.
Wow. Cross body.
Wants to finish this. From the heavens.
Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace.
And Kurt escapes danger.
I talked to Punk earlier today, and he said he fully expects Angle to be a step quicker than he's been recently. A little more intense. The Kurt Angle of old.
Fitting American sports analogy here for an American hero. You gents, correct me if I'm wrong, it's like a legendary baseball player taking his final swings at the plate. He may not have much left, but he still may hit a home run.
Very true, Wade. You saw Kurt Saki on this hole, looking to get it in deep. Oof. He's able to reach the ropes and force the release. Ooh, what a damaging blow. Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
Punk is managing to out-wrestle Kurt freaking Angle.
And again, stipulation for this match is a submission match. You can only win by tapping your opponent out.
And it was a very nice gesture from CM Punk to request this for the last match in the career of a submission specialist like Kurt Angle.
Come on, Corey. Nothing virtuous about that decision. All just part of Punk's mind games. Punk wants to play Angle's game and be able to say that he beat him at it.
No, it's a sign of sportsmanship. It's like an olive branch being extended.
Angle just punishing his opponent here.
And somehow able to make it to the ropes before the pain took over.
Excellent ring awareness saved them from
Uranagi by Punk. He turns it into the Anaconda Vice. This is a bad spot. He's all tied up in that hold.
Testing the thresholds of pain tolerance. A tap out could be...
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
Knee to the midsection. And no matter how we got here, this is a match that people...
From the top. Oh, he paid for that. High risk.
Opponent lifted up. Jaw. Meet knee. Down with a GTS. Is it enough?
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
Incredible display of power with that move.
You can tell that's locked in deep.
Every second for him.
And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
The fireworks just keep coming from Punk and Angle. Neither man is backing down at all here. What a show this has been.
Despite what has transpired leading to tonight, there's a level of respect that CM Punk has for Kurt Angle. Punk might even have love for Angle. But Punk, lift off. Missile drop kick. CM Punk stopped that in its tracks.
Mongolian chop.
Forcefully. CM Punk, opponent completely softened up here. What on earth is he cooking up from this position? Oh my! CM Punk! The plunge!
There is no coming back from that.
Triangle armbar. Triangle's in. Triangle's in. He's in a tap out.
Here is your winner, CM Punk!
This was one to remember. Certainly a victory CM Punk will never forget. Forcing Kurt Angle to tap out to end his career with a loss here at the showcase of the Immortals.
A fitting end to an incredible career. Kurt leaves here a warrior who can hold his...
What do you like?
Maybe it's only in an alternative timeline, but I'll take the advantage of any opportunity to share the ring with Kurt Angle, win or lose. And as far as what happens if I stay in WWE, there's one more match I'll always wish for. Working with him, even if it was only briefly when he joined the new Nexus, made it abundantly clear to me that he would accomplish anything if he ever committed himself to it. A return to NXT gave him that chance, and soon Bray Wyatt and the Wyatt family were the talk of the wrestling world. They arrived on the main roster, terrorizing any superstar that got in their way.
And Bray Wyatt calmly watches as his family members dismantle Punk.
That included me. And while I have a match at the 2013 Survivor Series that on paper says was against the Wyatt family, it didn't have Bray Wyatt in it. I never got to compete against him once he realized his potential. I would have loved to have The Fiend set his sights on me. The Fiend took wrestling places it had never been before by taking his opponents places they had never been before. If I had my way, I'd take on The Fiend at WrestleMania 37. And I'd look for solace in the one place that I know to be the great equalizer. Hell in a Cell. He was once in a lifetime. I'm thankful for the time we did have together. But until we meet again, we'll make it happen here in my showcase. CM Punk against The Fiend at WrestleMania. You can choose who you'll control. But once that door closes, there's no telling what will happen.
It all comes down to this. Hell in a Cell at WrestleMania. A demonic structure built with thousands of square feet of cold steel chain link. And tonight, it will be the battleground for CM Punk and The Fiend.
Being a WWE superstar, you find yourself in a lot of dangerous situations. But right now, I don't think anyone is in a more dangerous situation than CM Punk.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
For the first time ever, guys, CM Punk will enter Hell in a Cell at WrestleMania.
We've seen Punk inside the cell before, but this This is something else, facing The Fiend on the grandest stage of them all. I can't imagine what's going through Punk's mind right now. He has got to be a bundle of nerves.
Yeah, Corey, separately, Hell in a Cell, WrestleMania, and The Fiend are all daunting presences to prepare for. But together, this has to be nearly impossible.
Legends, champions, Hall of Famers, all of them have left their matches against him different. Some scarred, some broken, but none of them have ever been the same again. And here he comes, the Fiend, begging for you to let him in. Tonight he looks to drag CM Punk deep into the darkness inside Hell in a Cell.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. You don't fight the Fiend, you survive him. Every opponent that has ever crossed paths with the Fiend has been changed forever.
Just look at those eyes, or whatever is hiding behind that mask. There's just pure evil.
This has never been about winning or losing for the Fiend. This has always been about destruction. And tonight, his evil gaze is locked on CM Punk.
Or you can prepare for a wrestler. You can prepare for a fight. You cannot prepare for the Fiend. This being doesn't wrestle with logic. He doesn't wrestle with reason. He wrestles out of pure malice. You can just feel how much tension is in the air here at WrestleMania. CM Punk facing possibly his biggest challenge to date.
There's really no telling what we're about to witness here with The Fiend. We've already seen a lot of diabolical mind games, and I'm sure those are far from over.
This match is going to change Punk forever. Whether he wins or loses, he'll never be the man he was before he entered the Cell tonight.
CM Punk and The Fiend facing off against each other at the event that brings out the best in each man. WrestleMania.
You speak the truth, Corey Graves. Every time Punk comes down that ramp at WrestleMania, his next level competitiveness hits an all-time high. That's why we've seen him have all-time WrestleMania classics against the likes of Rey Mysterio, Randy Orton, and The Undertaker. But as for The Fiend, I need only remind you of what happened last year at WrestleMania. The Fiend lured John Cena into the Firefly Funhouse match and destroyed the franchise both physically and mentally.
And since then, John Cena has not been seen in a WWE ring. Gotta wonder if CM Punk will suffer the same fate should The Fiend get his way tonight. This might be one of the most psychological matches we'll ever witness in the history of WWE.
The Fiend started laying his groundwork earlier. I know Punk seems like he's unfazed, but deep down I think the seed of fear has started to sprout inside him. Punk has to do every... Punk peppering his opponent with attacks. Uranagi into the...
He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen.
Boom! GTS.
That could ground Bray for good. Shoving him into the corner now. And then
here's the cover. Does he have it? Digging deep for a kick out.
He's just one final blow away from not kicking out next time.
Piercing chop.
Hooked up. DDT. Shoulders down. Is this it?
CM Punk beats the Fiend.
Here's your winner, CM Punk.
I don't know how on earth Punk was able to do it, but he's standing victorious over the Fiend here tonight.
Yeah, but does he really think this will be the end of the nightmares? I think it's just the beginning.
That's a nightmare that can wait until Punk goes to bed tonight. For now, he's just happy to defeat this monster on the grandest stage of them all.
An honor to know him, to have worked with him, and to get one more chance to share the ring with him. Rest in power forever, Bray Wyatt. It's been quite the experience as the focal point of WWE 2K26 Showcase. We've revisited great wins, received a second chance at painful losses, created dream matches that I thought would forever elude me, and even attempted to provide a glimpse at what WWE would have looked like had I stayed. It's been a true privilege. Before we put a bow on it all, I'd like to ask Slingshot Technology for one final match. A match that lives as large as my biggest dreams. The opportunity to team with the best tag team partner in the world, my wife, AJ Lee. Three-time Divas champion, had WWE wrapped around her finger from the moment she arrived. Skilled in the ring and potent on the microphone.
The greatest Divas champion of all time. Me!
Remind you of anybody? She even dropped a pipe on of her own.
I have done more in 1 year than all of you have done in your entire collective careers.
A true revolutionary, AJ Lee deserves as much credit for the women's revolution and evolution as anyone, as she fought for every second of television time to lay the groundwork needed to push women's wrestling further than it had ever been before. And since she returned to WWE this past September,
AJ Lee! CM Punk's wife is here after a decade!
she's been helping remind everybody just how damn great she really is. Now, I'm sure there are people out there saying, but you've teamed with her before. And this is true. But that doesn't change the facts. And the facts are that anytime I get to team up with my wife, it's always a dream come true. Across the ring from us, I can only see WWE's resident it couple, The Miz and Maurice. Miz and I have had our issues through the years. That's hardly a secret. But while we don't see eye to eye on many things, I still appreciate what him and his wife have accomplished in their careers. And it would be an honor to attempt to take the it couple label off them and put it on two people who have proven to move the needle, CM Punk and AJ Lee. So let's close this showcase out in style. You've done incredible work to get this far, and now we'll let you choose how it all comes to an end. Miz and Maurice will want to turn in a performance so awesome that it stops us in our tracks. But let's be real here. This world belongs to punks, like me and the missus.
Now for a real power couple in the form of the It Couple.
The following contest is
An honor to know him, to have worked with him.
God damn it, I did it again. Alright, one try.
All right.
Shit. Slit, thank you.
An honor to know him, to have worked with him.
I ain't gonna face anything.
Here comes the best couple in the world.
From Chicago, Illinois, AJ Lee and CM Punk.
CM Punk and AJ Lee have both accomplished so much.
I understand that, Ryan.
Now,
Don't get ready, miss.
Big-time tag team action underway here as CM Punk and AJ Lee take on The Miz and Maurice.
yes, and we're about to find out just who is the true ultimate power couple here in WWE.
Well, there's only one it couple, and no offense, but it's not Punk and AJ. The camera loves Miz and Maurice, and Miz and Maurice know that nothing looks better on camera than beating two of the best in the world.
And since this is standard tag team rules, the men can fight the women and vice versa. How does that change up the strategy in this one? How does AJ's strategy when facing The Miz differ from her strategy facing Maurice? Or all the other combinations we could see in this tag match?
Honestly, these are all four high-level championship-caliber superstars. They've all done their homework, and none of them are going to hold back, no matter who's standing across the ring from them.
Lights out, DDT connects. Maurice is mostly known today for her reality TV work, but it's easy to forget that she was one of the most dominant competitors of the Divas era.
That she was, Michael Cole. Maurice was the first woman to ever hold the Divas title on more than one occasion, and for the majority of the title's history, she was the longest reigning title holder at 211 days.
But that record was surpassed by the other woman in this match, AJ Lee. So not only is AJ Lee a better competitor in the women's division, she's a better diva too.
Leaning against the turnbuckle now.
Just dominating their opponent now. Punk has said on multiple occasions that he doesn't respect The Miz or how he got his start in WWE. I'm sure AJ Lee feels the same about Maurice.
Punk and Lee got into WWE the traditional way, by competing on the independent circuit for years and paying their dues, while Miz and Maurice took the reality route via Tough Enough and Diva Search, respectively.
Well, as a man who put in years of training, but also won the first season of NXT, the truth of the matter is that a real WWE superstar will take any opportunity given to them to get their foot in the door. There's no shame whatsoever in how Miz and Maurice got here, and their success this since is proof that it's not how you start, it's how you finish. And the It couple is going to finish strong tonight. Of that, I am sure. Backing her into that corner now.
Bang! Crucial counter there. AJ Lee recently making her WWE return after a decade away. She spent that time becoming a best-selling author, a TV and movie producer, and getting herself back in the proper mental state to compete again. Seems to have worked as she instantly reinserted herself into the main event scene.
That has to eat at Maurice a bit. Don't get me wrong, Maurice has had some major matches since her retirement, but the vast majority of them have been at the side of her husband. I wonder if we see Maurice put a bit more effort to take command of this match tonight to prove that she can get back to the top of the women's division all by herself.
One step ahead there.
Fistfuls of hair into the snapmare. Oh my God, this is just nasty.
You know what? I'm just going to say it. I believe CM Punk is jealous of The Miz.
Come on, Wade, jealous? Miz is a Grand Slam champion, sure, but Punk has accomplished even more in WWE.
We can compare resumes all day, Cole, but consider this. Everything Punk wanted to do, Miz did first. Miz joined the main roster first. Miz was the face of WWE first. Miz was doing the late-night talk show circuit first. Miz main evented WrestleMania first, and after tonight, Miz will have won their first intergender tag encounter.
They finish each other's sentences, they finish each other's moves. That's tag team excellence right there, gentlemen.
And he manages to escape just in the nick of time.
Don't get me wrong, AJ Lee is her own woman and can fight her own battles, but we've seen in the past that CM Punk will defend his family with every fiber of his being. The Miz, on the other hand, sometimes he makes his wife fight his battles. Hides behind his wife when the fight intensifies.
That's because Miz and Maurice are an equal unit. Why should the man always hold the door open? Or the ring ropes, for that matter.
You call it being equal? I just think
CM Punk now connects with a Uranagi and
he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Taking him to the corner now. Quick tag in the corner. Now some double team offense incoming. From the top rope. And unfortunately for the It couple, CM Punk and AJ Lee are complete
from the top.
Oh, nobody home for that one.
AJ knocks her opponent down into a shining wizard.
I think we have a submission being applied here. Miz cannot allow it to lock in.
The Miz is a tap out. Tap out.
Here are your winners, AJ Lee and CM Punk.
In what may be one of the most emotional wins of their collective careers, CM Punk and AJ Lee proved themselves tonight. For Lee, she proved she deserves to be back on top of the women's division after a long hiatus. For Punk, he proved he's the true face of WWE. And even though his biggest battles were on his own, and Punk famously said that he's not here to make friends, this industry is what gave him what matters most, his family.
CM Punk has had so many knives put in his back, so many acrimonious splits. When it comes to those who ride for Punk, he will stand by their side every step of the way.
And there's nobody who stands closer to CM Punk than that woman, his wife, AJ Lee. For the man who calls himself the best in the world, that right there is his world.
For Corey Graves and Wade Barrett, I'm Michael Cole. Thank you for joining us tonight, everyone.
I think that's pretty much it. It's not a gauntlet, but the gauntlet was only for the people who want to speak for it. And only get the viewers instead of playing the whole, every match. Hulk for every objective complete, every opponent defeated. You go from the underground sensation to the main event. I left absolutely no doubt who your best in the world.
Truly fantastic. Facing a litany of all-time WWE greats, crossing through time and space itself, testing out new technology, we've experienced a showcase like no other and had a huge part in how it all ended up. How does it feel? What are you even talking into? I'm not holding a microphone, man. You gamers are weird, you know that? The classics never get old. Seriously, though, you should be proud of what you've accomplished here. Showcase built its name on ideals of honor and legacy and tradition and greatness, and I think I did them all justice here today. When we honor the past, when we keep the names of legends alive long after they're gone, we show respect to them for their own journeys. And here in the WWE 2K26 Showcase, I know we did things a little differently. Hell, there's some people out there that choose to do a full gauntlet instead of taking it one step at a time. Insanity, but that's the point. We only get one go. And if you don't do it as authentically as possible, if you don't do it your way, then why even bother? I built my entire career on that approach. Some love it, some don't, but you can't win them all. And if you try, you will drive yourself crazy. So always do what's in your heart. Always. Thank you for letting me do the whole 2K showcase a little differently. Thank you for always having my back. And thank you for showing that a true underground kid can one day be the most mainstream success, as long as they stay true to themselves. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a dog waiting for me.
I ain't gonna say it. All I say is RIP, baby. Hey, I got it pretty right. WCW Holiday Habit, 1997. By God Almighty, that gotta be kind. I only got 2 faces left. Besides the female. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that is it with the suitcase mode. And catch you guys in the next one, which probably will be my watch. Maybe, or some my faction, even though I already got a little head start in my faction. But peace.